Okay, we're going to start another recording, and what this one is about is using OBS along with the RGBLINK Mini Edge. Now, it was interesting when I contacted RGBLINK initially. I told them what I was using it for and the trouble I was having. The gentleman with the support department says, "It works with OBS?" Question mark. And I'm like, yes. So I don't think that they realized how it could. Maybe I'm wrong, but as you can see, it's being ran through OBS right now for this recording. So what I am going to show you is really interesting. Some of the ways that um, the functions within the RGB link recognize what's happening, or some of the functions that don't recognize it, and a little bit of workaround for that. So with that being said, as you can see, this is camera 1, and you can see me just fine. And if I fade to camera 2 in OBS with the RGB link, it allows me to fade just fine. However, as you can see here, I'm going to leave this going, and I'm going to switch cameras. It's going to take the screenshot away that you're seeing, and it brings in this screen, and you can see this. Now, it won't let me display everything from the mini edge to the screen when I'm mirroring the screen, but I can zoom in by changing my scenes. So I can change my scenes within OBS and pick which device is viewing it. So interesting the way that that works, because if I switch, say, let's see, and now it doesn't seem to want to do that. So let's switch back to the main screen. There we go. So if I'm on camera 1 for whatever reason, and this seems really blurry, it's kind of bizarre because on camera, my scene 2 camera 1 is fine, and I had it as a scene 4 camera 1 and it was blurry. But if I take you back to this view, it won't display, obviously, it's not displaying this on my RGB link. It won't display the close-up. If I bring that in here, let's see, has to be, okay, so it has to be on camera 1 to catch that. Interesting. So yeah, I'm not seeing the zoom happen when I'm on, bear with me here, when I'm on this view. So I don't know. Yeah. And it's so much clearer when it's ran that way. So that the images that are pumping through the RGB link are going in at 4K, and they're coming out at a very high resolution versus when you saw that other view, that is not nearly the resolution that we have coming straight out of the camera 2. Yeah. Camera 2, let's go back to camera 2 versus, so yeah, here's camera 2 the way it normally is when you're pumping in 4K 1080p. Yeah, excellent. Looks good. So the purpose of this video, once again, was to just kind of show you can run RGBLINK through OBS, but the limitation seems to be, for the most part, that what you're seeing on the RGBLINK is going to be the better quality. It's going to be, those better transitions. So if I swipe, if I fade, I'm getting a lot nicer image. It's recording better sound, whereas sometimes when I was recording just the image like so, it's not as crisp as you can see, even though it is still a 4K. It is cropped in. But hey, it's still an option. Let's get back to this one. There we go. So if you have any questions on how I set it up, definitely reach out. Let me know. And if you have any other tips and tricks where I can run everything through the RGBLink before running it into OBS to be able to capture more views, more um, screens, scene transitions, let me know. Later.